think about what you're doing. Think about what you are doing upon yourself, upon your journey, and ask yourself, am I being so judgmental of others that I'm forgetting to just actually look upon myself and look upon my actions? If we would just take upon ourselves to improve, think about where we would be today. All right, let's go. If you are tired of not feeling fit, tired of just not having the focus, tired of just not having the financial resources that you deserve to have, this is your place to be. This is the Live 100 podcast, the place you come to break the habits that no longer serve you so you can get the changes in your life that can give you the life that you deserve to have. Today, I wanted to talk about X, Y, and Z. So many times in life, we say, well, that person can just do X, Y, and Z. Why don't they just have this? Well, they have X, Y, and Z. They have this, that's that, right? So this is why this has worked for them. And these are all the reasons why they can have this, or why shouldn't they just do that, right? But we never say, well, we can just do this. And then we don't just act, right? We are very quick to go out there and point the fingers at others about what they are doing, or what they have, or what they're not doing, and what they should do, right? We're very good at giving direction. We're very good at pointing out all the mishaps or misfortunes, or also all of the reasons why someone else can and will and is doing something great. But for us, it's very hard for us to be self-aware about how we're showing up, how we're taking on the day, how we're going out there to seize our control of our future. So you have to ask yourself, right? So the judgmental side of you, where is that about being upon yourself? Now, this is a tricky slope. Some of us are so judgmental upon ourselves that we use it in a way that it basically handicaps us, right? We basically cut ourselves off at the knees and we don't go out there. Oh, I'm too stupid to go out there and look for another job. Or I'm too fat, I might as well not work out. Or, I have bad genetics. You fill in the blank. You will come up with something of a reason why you can't. The talk here, the through line here, is that we need to stop being judgmental of others and take it upon ourselves to use the emphasis upon ourselves, to look upon ourselves, not to be judgmental to set ourselves back, but to be critical of how we're taking on the steps that we are and how we can improve those steps. We can always do things better. I was in a CrossFit class earlier today, and I was on one of the assault bikes, and the coach came over and he said, you should raise up the seat. And I was like, huh. And I was like, why? He's like, because you just have too much bend in your leg, right? So just that one part right there, I raised the seat up one notch and it just made me more efficient, right? So I had someone there that was looking out for me, that gave me a step that I took into account and then looked at the guidance they gave me, then implemented it by raising the seat, just a small thing right there, and then said, and the movement just got more useful to what I was doing, right? Just a small thing. But you can think about it at anything in society, right? We have to look at the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, take in the advice or the judgment, their feedback, and use it upon ourselves if it's warranted. So as you're being judgmental out there, other people are being judgmental of you. So you have to take into account, who are those people I'm surrounding myself with? Who are those people that I'm letting into my life? Who are those people that I'm listening to, right? Am I just listening to everyone? And ideally, I'm just jumping and flip-flopping and pivoting and course correcting and stopping and starting, right? Or am I doing something, actively trying to improve, looking to learn about the process, looking to improve about what I learned, looking at the data sets that I'm using in my days to make sure that it's qualified data sets, and then actively moving forward? Or are we just taking on anything and everywhere? The difficulty with just like listening to just a lot of noise, right? The difficulty with the news, the difficulty with social media is that everybody's an expert today. Everybody's an expert. Everybody can tell you what to do. Everybody knows this. Everybody's got a perfect life. Everybody's got all the reasons, all the thises, all the that's. But if we turn off the camera and we went and sat with that said person for an hour, 10 hours a day, 2 days, you would see that they don't have it all together. But you are taking the one small fraction of their perfect moment, right? The moment, and then thinking that that should dictate how you should control your life. You have to take in thousands of seconds of decisions each day. And it's the decisions you make without actively putting in the thought whether this will be useful to you that are a 50-50 chance. 50, 50% is, oh, well, that just happened to work out. And 50% it fails miserably. So think about your life. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you are doing upon yourself, upon your journey. and ask yourself, am I being so judgmental of others that I'm forgetting to just actually look upon myself and look upon my actions? We look at society today, everybody is just so caught up in just the words people are using, the phrases, the thoughts, the this, the that's. It's too much. If we would just take upon ourselves to improve, think about where we would be today. If solely the fact was that I am going to improve myself to prove myself, not only to better myself, but to help others around us, what do you think this world would be like? But instead, we are not improving ourselves. We're blaming everybody else. We're trying to just take cause that how we are is perfect, when in fact, yes, you have to cherish the body that you've given, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't go out there and try to be better. Most of us are stuck in a place that we're just saying, oh, F the world, like this is what it is, this is what I am, so take it or leave it. Okay, but don't you want to be happy? And if you are saying right now that you're not happy, but you're saying take it or leave it, well, what does that do for anyone, including yourself? The time is now for you to think about the steps ahead. Think about the steps you're taking right now and ask yourself, are they spent being judgmental on others, figuring out all the reasons why others have what you want, all of the reasons that really have no alignment with you? Oh, they were brought into a rich family. So what? Oh, they got to go to great schools. So what? Oh, they luckily went to a company at a certain age. So what? Oh, they've worked at this job. So what? Oh, they were able to be around these certain people. So what? It literally does not matter for you. What matters is what you do each and every day to show up, to go out there, to improve yourself, to live a better life. Live 100 is not here to just say, oh, let me go crush myself and be awesome and then be judgmental and put everybody else out there. No, it's for me to help improve myself to I not only can be a useful member of society, but also go out there and help others around me. Today is your day to go out there and crush the universe, to go out there to take steps proactively to be better, while at the same time helping others get better with critical, helpful advice, not judgmental, put down advice. No longer is your time when it's the point the fingers of XYZ of everyone else of why they can or can't, or why they should or shat, or why whatever they do, why you're giving them direction. Take control of your life. Be critically judgmental in a helpful way upon yourself and see the results that you get and see how others start showing up with that. All right, so if you found this useful, make sure to go down there and give us an honest rating and review. It's been so helpful for you to get out there and share this podcast. So many others, the feedback and just the outreach has been tremendous. All right, so that's what I have today. Go down there, take action today, leave a note, let us know what you're doing out there. If you want to see where you are on your Live 100 journey, you can also go over to jasonyarusi.com. You can find a free Live 100 self-assessment. It just gives you a starting point so you know how you're showing up right now. And from there, you can take the steps that we just talked about in this podcast to critically course correct in the right way to get the life that you deserve. All right, let's do this.